What do the Fatui want with this? Is it the elemental power?
It's possible. But if that were the case, other life forms would surely be drawn to the meteorite's energy too.
Oh, hold on. Whoa, I did it? What? Huh? Oh. Oh, you have to stand here for it. Shit. Woo! Gah, staying here was just too boring. With the weird looks the nun gives me and all. So I decided to get out, get some fresh air. But just as I left the city, thinking to go to the Thousand Winds Temple for a stroll, all these meteorites started raining down from the sky. Quest. I'm getting attacked during the cutscene again. Bro. Come on, I wasn't even supposed to do this right now. I'm not even in the cutscene anymore.
It brings Main Fräulein no joy to do so. There is something she must announce to the assembled populace.
My loyal servants, one must bid you adieu till such time as I beckon you once more. Though we have faced many trials and tribulations,
The pit has been traversed.
you have all shown commendable courage in the course of duty. I feel a breeze now blows upon this place, and I feel that it blows in your honor. What? You're just gonna bail on us?
Fischl, are you leaving?
With the arrival of this giant meteorite, many more people have succumbed to the slumber. Strong as the soldiers may be, they are struggling to cope. And there is demand for volunteers everywhere we turn. Main Fräulein and I shall tend to the victims on the soldiers' behalf. The rest of this investigation we place in your capable
I'm probably like
hands.
literally going to be... I don't know, but I have the strong feeling I'm going to be launched into Mondstadt by the time this cutscene's over, because I have no idea where this freaking guy is beating me towards.
Bye.
Mm.
You are a good listener. I enjoy chatting with you.
Good God.
To be honest,
Some random
most
big
of the
hilly
other
churl with an
adventurers
axe.
in the guild only
Oh,
ever
damn.
talk to me when they want to hear Oz's reconnaissance reports. This little journey we had, maybe I was
I died! I died during mid-conversation. Are you kidding me?
damn.
It just... What is this? Okay, do I...
Is Fischl waiting?
The time
Bro, it now
My
fully
loyal
restarts the
servants.
dialogue.
What?
Bro, don't do this.
Gonna bail on
You gotta be
With the
kidding me.
arrival of this Main
You don't even
Fräulein
get...
and
You
I
don't
shall
get
You
immunity
are
frames
a
during
good
that.
listener. To be honest, most of the other adventures in the guild only ever
Also,
talk to me
Fischl is
when they
talking
wanna
very
hear
normal
this
right
little
now.
journey we had. It was a great adventure. I'm just sorry that it has to end so abruptly.
Fischl, you're talking like we're never gonna see each other again.
Huh? You're talking a little weirder than you normally do.
Just talking normal. I knew she was gonna do this. I knew she was gonna do this. I said that Fischl was at one point going to talk completely normal, and then when someone points that out, she's gonna be like, "What happened? The skies above, blah blah blah."
Yikes! What am I doing? I totally broke form.
And then she just said, "Yikes! What am I doing? I totally broke form."
What Main Fräulein means to say is that the mystical mysteries that vex and perplex are bound to be effortlessly extinguished by the advent of your commendable courage and wondrous wisdom.
And now Oz's translation is the one that sounds all kooky.
Mein Fräulein simply wishes to say that she has every confidence that you will arrive at the truth of this matter.
Well, once you give us the snowy little mountain peak area, then yeah, I can figure this out.
Most indeed. My dear attendants, I hereby charge the Ritter der Verurteilung with leading you out from the darkness, back into the realm of light.
Who are you calling your attendant?
Thank you, Oz, and thank you, official.
We will meet again. Once this matter is concluded, I propose that we all get a drink together.
Well, now we're 2 people short. But let's not get hung up about that. The good news is I found something else out. I shaved some dust off the meteorite and used it to do another reading. It was actually really effective. These rocks have been around for hundreds, maybe even thousands of years. Leonard must have lived a very long time ago.
You mean people have been doing these rare wishes for 100,000 years? But how is that possible?
The meteorites carry his will and can pass it on to others. In other words, centuries on from Leonard's life, and the strength of his will is not diminished one bit. A guy from the distant past with a burning ambition to scale the highest mountain. I'd be willing to bet that he was an adventurer. Just like you.
Until he took an arrow to the knee.
An adventurer? That does explain his obsession with mountain climbing.
You know, I would have loved if they just, if they called this guy Link. That would have been amazing. Cause Link, he does a lot of mountain climbing too in Breath of the Wild.
Oh my god.
Only to fall to his death.
Our approach so
And then
far
go,
has been too passive, and time has been against us every step of the way. We need to change our strategy, and we need to attack this problem at its source.
Paimon agrees. From now on, we need to put Leonard at the center of everything we do.
Yes, because if the meteorites carry Leonard's will with them, then it's precisely as Fischl said. The rocks are, in a sense, a curse. I'm a little incredulous, but it turns out her blind guess was actually spot on. No, I'm a respectable astrologist, and I shouldn't stoop to that kind of criticism. Anyway, all we need to do now is remove the curse.
Come on, Paimon, let's go.
Okie dokie. Since we've got a historical adventurer on our hands, Paimon thinks we should be
But what if Paimon wants to stay?
What if I didn't want to start the quest yet? What if I just wanted to talk to Mona so I could get more of those little, things to pop up so I can get myself some more money?
Exactly.
And now,
The game just doesn't understand your goals.
now I'm going to go get revenge for the guys who just murdered me during this cutscene.
In the library, authored by someone called Leonard. Perhaps you should take a look?
I just skipped a teeny tiny bit of dialogue that Catherine was talking about, and I am lucky I was paying attention to not skip all of it. It's about pigeons going AWOL. Aha, traveler. When the hunt is over, it's time to drink to your heart's content. Here, come on. I mean, I'm not here to do that. Something about pigeons. They'd be more used to me roasted with a few wild mushrooms. What's wrong? I raised them as carrier pigeons to deliver messages, but for some reason they're getting less and less reliable. Either they lose the message or they glide around for hours but never actually deliver it, or they sit around the whole time just waiting for someone to chase them off. If you have time, maybe you could hurry those pigeons along that I just released. I seek not the anemone, and whatever, something of pigeons. I seek not. Don't worry, it's not like pigeons to hold a grudge. Their memory is much too short for that. I never had you down as such a pigeon lover. No, we know a pigeon lover, and that's Timmy. You want to know how to
Timmy
take...
Joe?
Oh god, don't remind me of that. I don't know how I could watch that as a kid. I listen to his voice now and my ears want to bleed. I'll chase those pigeons off. You wanna know how to stop pigeons from swacking off? Just get Barbados to throw some wind at them.
Oh my god. Honestly though, what the fuck did they do before they flew? Were they like fucking penguins or something?
What could they have done beforehand? They must have been some kind of penguin.
No. Once they gain the ability to fly, just this one bird's just like, oh shit, guys, check this out. It's called migration. It's like really sweet.
It's like, bro, what are you talking about?
Like we can just go like wherever the fuck we want. So like, why don't we just go to the warm places?
You know how like people sometimes do that clap thing? They're like, what are you talking about? I could just imagine birds pecking the ground like, what are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Have you lost your 2-second memory?
I'm sorry, what did you just say? I don't know what we were talking about actually. Oh shit.
Oh, it's winter. Hey, so I just
Hey,
figured
by
out
the way,
this-
have you heard this new thing called migration?
What are you talking? So what were we talking about? That reminds me, I was playing Mafia 3, and like the dialogue for people, it stops every time you crash into something and then they restart.
Oh,
So
no.
I never let this guy finish his sentence through the freaking
No.
whole drive to one location to another. And by the end of it, I said,
my
they
God.
really should not have programmed something like this. Because he's never gonna finish his sentence. He's like, you bump into something, dang, you crazy. So anyway, as I was saying,
Starts back from the beginning of the story.
he did. Every time. Because he never got to his next sentence. Seems all this guy's pigeons were killed. Now I gotta go back and tell him about the murder of pigeons. Timmy wouldn't be very happy about this. But who cares about Timmy?
Yep. Let's scare off all you damn pigeons.
No, I'm gonna use Venti and kill them.
No shit.
Or we're just gonna throw a dancing amber bunny over there. Throw some Baron bunny in that. They'll start dancing too. As overtime drink regarding these pigeons, the hilly churls have an insatiable appetite for avian messengers. Are you serious? Well, I suppose they are getting plump and would probably make a great pairing with a glass of Jaeger snaps. I mean, oh drats! Now I have to raise a whole new flock of pigeons. All right, hours later, and my head wants to explode. Let's get on with finishing this.
Author Leonard. Where are you, Leonard? Aha! Gotcha! The index says that Leonard's book should be in the northwest corner on the top floor of the library. Northwest corner. Should be right over there.
Over here, right? I'm getting my directions all wrong. It said top floor, so why is it pointing me down? Okay, you cannot say top floor if you mean down here.
Found it! Of Mountains and Seas, a guide for adventurers written by Leonard. But the
What the
words have
fuck?
faded, and there are even pages missing. Paimon's got no hope of reading this.
Bro, this is going down too slow. I'm not looking at that. That's actually gonna make me puke. And I'm already wanting to do that. Oh. Why is this going down so slow? Have you ever moved, like, you ever seen something move in such a way that it makes you want to vomit? Because that going as slow as it did made me want to puke.
Darn. Maybe we're just wasting our time on this one.
Don't give up. Let's see what Mona says.
Oh, right! Yeah, Mona! She might have a better idea.
Dude, literally after this, like, after my next, like, I would say probably 12 commissions, I need to continue. Maybe 8. After my next 8 commissions, I definitely need to continue the main story. Because I don't want to reach adventure rank 45 and have enemies at level 80 when it is... Getting the protagonist to level 70, it takes a lot of money. And that's why I'm trying to make sure I get all the money from this event that I can. So yeah, I'll be struggling with boss fights after this main story quest, but I'm at least gonna try and not struggle through this one. I mean, by then I probably should have found a way to get stronger. I hope I actually got the picture.
Look what we found! Leonard wrote a book!
Ooh, let me see.
And there they go, the dogs yapping their heads off this way. It's quite incoherent as there is lots missing.
I could have predicted as much. Your average astrologist would definitely give up at this point. But I am Mona, progenitor of the future of astrology. Nothing can stand in my way. I simply need to deduce the missing portions with my astrolabe, write them in, and then decipher the text.
I'm not gonna go through that whole book if it's gonna go slowly.
Finished at last.
So what does it say?
Just as I thought. Leonard was an adventurer who lived 2,000 years ago. His lifelong dream was to reach the summit of a mountain called Pylos Peak.
2,000 years? So the constellation that caused the meteorites is from 2,000 years ago?
Somehow, for some reason, this constellation was summoned down from the sky. I suspect that the Fatui have something to do with that part.
Paimon thinks so too. Whenever something shady happens, you can bet the Fatui are involved.
The meteorites harbor elemental energy, which radiates out and lulls people to sleep by some means akin to hypnosis. And if I'm guessing correctly, there should be some sort of core meteorite among the bunch, within which is a crystal that harbors Leonard's spirit.
How will we find it?
Well, if I were Leonard, I would want to make sure the core lands right on the snowy summit that I never made it to while I was alive.
So the core should be at the top of Pylos Peak? Where is that? Paimon's never heard of it before.
I wonder if we're gonna get a sneak peek of the new area.
It's the first I'd heard of it too. So I
Oh,
compared
well,
the
fuck.
map from the book against the current topography of Mondstadt. Apparently, Pylos Peak no longer exists.
Are you trying to say that the tallest mountain Paimon's never heard of just disappeared?
I once read somewhere that the Animo Archon, Barbados, once used his divine power to mobilize the winds and blow the ice and snow from the face of the earth. The whole landscape of Mondstadt was changed in the process. The mountains of that age were replaced by the vast stretch of ocean we see today. Still, a mountain that high, drop it into the ocean and it'll still leave a trace. The summit still reaches just above the water's surface. So the place known as Pylos Peak in Leonard's day is today
I think I
known
know where we need to go.
as Musk Reef.
Mm-hmm. And you want to know something about Musk Reef? Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. My computer was mixing things up. But this used to be the mountain where the spiral abyss is. This used to be the mountain. And look at what we have here. A
Huh.
douchebag.
So, this is Pylos Peak. Not much to show for itself now, eh?
Looks like someone beat us here. Is this like a popular tourist spot, or... Ah, it's you!
How do you not recognize him like the I forget who I'm talking to.
You again.
How did you find this place?
Look at the state he's in. Was he in that dream just now?
He managed to extricate himself from the dream on his own strength? How is that possible?
This is gonna be bad if I had to fight.
Just because you are powerless to do something does not mean that I am. You're too late anyway. I finished my research.
We knew it! This was all a
Shut
dirty
up.
trick by the Fatui!
No barking.
Save it! No more fun and games for me today. I'll come for you when I'm good and ready.
Wait, what are you trying to achieve?
You entered the dream they've all been having, didn't you? How much do you know about Leonard?
Leonard? Who's Leonard? Whatever. I have bigger fish to fry. I've discovered something far more important. And far more terrifying.
What?
What is it?
The stars. The sky. It's all a gigantic hoax. A lie.
The stars are a lie. What are you talking about?
Is this some kind of astrological debate between you and Mona? Because if so, surely you can come up with a better argument than the stars are a lie. Seriously, who's gonna fall for that one when you can just lift your head up at night and see them up there twinkling away?
You are so naive, it kills me. Still, can't really blame you. After all, I used to believe the same thing myself. Up until a few moments ago, that is.
A few moments ago? You mean...
Look, I really don't have the time to do this right now. What was the Jester thinking? He must have had some inkling of what we might discover on this mission. Would it really have been so difficult to give me a little forewarning? Or maybe he just wanted to give me a fright. Time for me to go out and find the truth. So long, suckers.
Oh, can you believe that guy? He calls us suckers and then he just
Oh, you gotta
trots
be kidding
off.
me.
No one disrespects me. No one. Ugh. Time to show them what you get when you cross world-class genius with pure, unadulterated rage.
Oh, no you don't. Good thing they gave us Mona, because she got the powers. She's getting kind of killed. That's it? Well, easy.
Wow, you fought so fiercely.
Told you. That's what happens when you disrespect me.
Mona, you are a force to be reckoned with.
You bet I am. Paimon, you agree too, right? Did I show those Fatui who's boss or what?
Sure did. Without you here, those guys would have caused us a whole lot more trouble.
See? How do you like that, Harbinger? Scumbag.
Damn, Mona.
He seemed genuinely shaken, though. I don't think he was lying. I was always taught to talk about the false sky during astrological readings. Could there be more to such phrases than I have been led to believe? I digress. Come on, let's finish the job we came to do.
I have a feeling we might get pulled into this and see, like, what this peak was. Or we're just gonna bust it.
Whoa, this must be the core. It looks totally different from all the other meteorites. It's way more shiny.
This stone harbors an unbelievable amount of elemental energy and human desire. It's the core, all right?
Should we destroy it?
Yes. Otherwise, the victims will never wake up. This core is the root cause of everything that has happened.
Do it!
Oh. Is this what happens
With
after we
ropes,
busted it?
we can scale mountains. With boats, we can sail the seas. By age 40, I had conquered every last domain. Pylos Peak alone defeated me. As an adventurer, and well, maybe in other ways too. Now, I am approaching the end of my life. Many times I have sat and stared up at that peak as the boundless snow slowly engulfed me. It is a beast without weakness, the merciless face of the world. It fills me with fear. And when an adventurer loses courage, they can no longer climb mountains. My mountaineering days may be over, but I have a greater ambition now. Humans create tools to conquer nature, and when nature conquers them in return, they create better tools. Where our legs cannot take us, maybe our tools can. And when tools fail us, perhaps wings can carry us instead. My dear friend, I leave you my designs for the wings of incompletion.
Those look like the
Against
Trapper's
unknown,
wings.
Humanity stands as one. To be alive is to seek, to set foot in every place that the eye can see. I have little time remaining, though the wind has not yet come for my soul. But between us and your children, students, and friends, I believe that someone will reach that place at last.
Wow. That was pretty good.
Wow. Well, that was unexpected.
Determination so strong. He wished to pass it on to others.
Who would have thought that human will can survive in the skies for millennia on end? Astrology really is an incredible thing.
What makes you say that?
The ability to communicate with the stars can give you access to all the secrets from throughout human history. Though, of course, very few astrologists ever reach that level.
Mona, thank you ever so much for all of your assistance.
What's with the formal tone all of a sudden? And speaking of formal tone, what is the deal with that girl, Fischl? She's a curious one.
Paimon thinks so too. She's so... how to put this?
She has a wild imagination.
Yeah. Although, if you think about it, seems she was right all along. Is she one of these people who uses the wrong method but still gets the right answer?
You may well be right.
Even so, Paimon thinks that the most surprising thing of all was how Pylos Peak turned into a teeny tiny little island.
A mountain of yesteryear now sits as an island in the sea. Almost anyone from Mondstadt could reach it now, just by jumping in a boat.
In other words, everyone can climb Pylos Peak now.
Everyone can stand on top of the mountain.
Do you think Leonard would be happy about it? The situation with Pylos Peak might be a bit of a shock. But now, with the help of the Animal Archon, the people of Mondstadt are able to glide. With wings, people can travel further and higher than ever before and explore new and unknown places.
Leonard, is your wish now fulfilled?
The victims should finally start waking up now that we've dealt with the core. And We have finally finished our commission from the Adventurers Guild.
I wish everyone a speedy recovery. To be continued still. What? Still to be continued? Damn, this event is still going on. But like, for it to just be an event that's gonna disappear, I'm pretty sure the story is gonna disappear still, along with the shop and everything. Like, damn. It's too good to just disappear like that, but that's the end of this episode, so I thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna go around and do a few more meteorites and then head to bed while suffering with this headache. See you later.